This video will describe how USACE chemists can change certain errors to warnings for their eQAPP in FUDSChem. Let's go to Tools, Data, eQAPP Setup. The eQAPP Setup user goes through each of these tabs, adding methods and adjusting parameters. Please refer to our eQAPP tutorials playlist for more details. Once they are done, they return here to the Project tab and click Screen eQAPP to see if the system identifies any errors. The total number of screening errors is listed here. There may also be warnings, which should be reviewed and resolved if possible. However, warnings will not stop you from improving your eQAPP and moving forward with your project. The module to the right allows the USACE chemist to change the following types of errors to warnings: aerochlor, sensitivity, and toxaphene. Aerochlor and toxaphene errors will flag if the applicable analytes are left off of spike lists. Sensitivity errors will flag if the laboratory reporting limits may not match the project's data quality objectives. Each error type needs to be reviewed and changed to warnings individually. The text will be read if there are errors for us to review. For this example, let's choose sensitivity errors. It says, sensitivity discrepancies found. Review worksheet 15 for highlighted items. If these discrepancies are acceptable for your project, click the button below to convert these errors to warnings. Let's review worksheet 15. Go to Reports, eQAPP Worksheets, eQAPP Worksheet 15. Choose the project. The drop-downs will automatically select all analysis methods and matrices. Make sure the Highlight Limits for Review option and the Include Detection Limit option are set to True. Click View Report. This report automatically highlights reporting limits that may not support the project's data quality objectives. The footnote explains the highlighting rules. For example, limits will be highlighted if they are set to 0. We go over this report in detail in our eQAPP Worksheets overview video, linked in the description. We would review the highlighted items and determine if they are acceptable for our project. If not, we would request updates. In this case, we will say that the limits are appropriate for this project. Let's go back to the eQAPP Setup tool. Before converting errors to warnings, take a look at the total number of screening errors. Ideally, this will equal the total number of aerochlor, sensitivity, and toxaphene errors. If the total number of screening errors is greater, then that means there are additional errors that need to be resolved. We recommend resolving all errors besides those directly affected by the self-serve error conversion tool before you click the Convert Errors to Warnings button. In the Project tab, let's click Convert Errors to Warnings. A pop-up tells us to review worksheet 15, which we did. Click OK. A pop-up tells us that the errors were converted to warnings. Click OK. We see that the number of sensitivity errors is 0, and the total number of screening errors has gone down as well. The note informs us that sensitivity discrepancies were found, but were confirmed to be acceptable for your project by the chemist on today's date. These will not prevent you from submitting your eQAPP. To change these warnings back to errors, rescreen the eQAPP. Note that the change is recorded in the status history log for transparency. Let's go back to the Worksheet 15 window and refresh the report. The footnote has updated to state that the highlighted limits were confirmed to be acceptable for this project by the chemist on today's date. If you want to export this worksheet for your hard copy eQAPP without the highlighting and footnotes, change highlight limits for review to false. Click View Report again. All highlighting and related footnotes have been removed. Once all errors are resolved, the person who created the eQAPP can click Certify so that the lab can acknowledge it. This is detailed in our eQAPP lab acknowledgement tutorial video, linked in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the FUDSChem YouTube channel for more tutorial videos. All of the tutorials and playlists mentioned during this video are linked in the description below. Lastly, if you have questions or comments, feel free to contact us at fuds.support@synectics.net. Thank you.